Alright, the
Island.
game's starting. Is it starting for you guys?
I see
Yes, it just
2,
started.
1, 0.
Alright, I'm
time I
about
get-
5 seconds ahead of you.
Is someone recording? Do we want to record this? Did we even record last
Doso
game?
is recording the audio. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much, Doso. You're awesome, dude. Alright, so we
I
got...
see Fantasy at
Yeah.
9 in blue, and I mean Jaedong is at 6. It looks like white.
That's weird. I see Jaedong at 1 and Fantasy at 11.
Shut up.
Alright,
So are we on sync
so
then?
let's get the...
I have Dom
Yeah.
working
Yeah, we are
now
in sync.
magically, but it's probably going to stop
Mole
working
me
soon.
rise. Or mole rise me, whatever. Mole me rise, I think is what we were doing.
Mole me rise?
Mole me rise.
Okay.
You got
Anyway.
it, Cholera. Anytime.
So I've somehow managed to get Dom working.
Draw the mole on my face like fantasy.
So
Oh my god.
so I should be able to be on par with you guys. It looks like Jaedong is well, I don't know what he's doing yet because we can't tell yet. But anyway, no early SCVs going out or anything like that like happened last time. Looks like he's just gonna kind of wall off or something like that. What I actually forgot to check what map this is, but I'll probably find out in a moment.
Tears of the Moon.
Tears of the Moon.
Oh,
Tears of the
Tears of the Moon. Good
Tears
old
of
Tears
the
of the
Moon.
Moon.
Bad map for Protoss, decent map for everyone else. Oh, mech again. Hello. Yeah, so 4 games of mech in a row and not stopping.
Revolution
I think,
Pie. Did you see that sign?
Yes, I did. I
It said
tried to
Revolution
ignore it.
Pie.
I don't
So
know.
apparently you
I don't
guys
know.
are ahead of me again, but oh well. L1
I'm sorry,
wasn't working. I tried to reset L1 to make it work, and I couldn't reconnect to it, so I lost my connection. I gave it up. But now I'm on Dom, and I'm a few seconds
Yeah.
behind. Looks like he is gonna
It's all good.
probably be able to get his door walled off before the drone scout gets in.
I think that's exactly where I am right now. He's not actually, though. Looks like the drone scout just got in. And Jaedong's gone for a 12 hatch, by the way. He is going to be able to... hope he doesn't, like, not see the gas because he's too busy drone dancing. That would be kind of sad.
Yes,
But I'm sure he has seen the gas already. Oh, look at this! Oh, my God! Oh, no. Fantasy is going to get scouted. Oh, talk about bad luck there, or bad trajectory. Oh, look at that. Jaedong sees it, and he moves his Overlord away, so Fantasy does not know he's been spotted at this proxy location for his factory.
Brilliant.
That's crazy,
Absolutely
man.
brilliant.
The question is, though, I mean, did he manage to keep the Overlord from just peeking over? Oh, but he
Well,
does. He catches it. He shows the drone.
doesn't matter.
He shows that he knows
Yeah.
it now, and he's going to take
Yeah.
out that SCV building. That SCV doesn't cancel. He continues to try to build, but he's going to lose it. The SCV goes
Boom.
down before it can
Good
complete, and
timing.
Fantasy now is in a lot of trouble right away. I mean, he's got a factory just sitting out there waiting to be completed. Another drone, the drone's still attacking. Another SCV attacking it in the path, and now that SCV is may go down again, but there is a Marine out finally, and the factory does finish. But Jaedong knows what's going on at this point. He's got a sunken going down. The problem is this map, the whole issue with this map is that there's a back door to the expansion. So if he can, as long as he can just make sure that he has a sunken that can attack any position from his natural, he should be okay. But I wonder if he is going to float that over. I was wondering if he was going to float that factory over and try to do some more damage that way. I don't know where he's planning the Oh, and look at that!
Oh.
2-port. This is going to be some
Two-port.
crazy tech harass and Jaedong. He may assume this is coming, but I don't know. I don't know if he can really see this at this point.
Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, we see a Vulture running around here, just microing around, killing off some Zerglings, and it looks like the Overlord has turned around. I don't know if he saw the starport or not. I'm not sure what that.
No, he didn't.
Going crazy.
I'm not sure what that Overlord is doing. I don't know why he's turning back. Maybe he's worried about mines.
Well, he doesn't want to die.
Checking for more vultures or something like that.
No, he's probably worried about Marines. He just doesn't want to get shot down. I mean,
well,
I don't know why he was turning back for a second. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Anyway, it looks like he is going to go into the edge, but he's not quite going to be able to see it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Well,
no, he's
doesn't
going
matter.
the wrong
Now he
direction.
knows.
Now.
Yeah, he may even be
now
like
he knows.
sacrificing his overlord. And oh, well, he sees the wraith now, so now he knows one way or another.
That's where I was. Yeah. Alright, so I'm seeing a factory floating into Jaedong's base right now. Oh man, Jaedong, even though he knows what's going on, I don't think he knows what this, he doesn't know about this. I mean, there's going to be vultures in the back of his base pretty soon, and that could be disastrous. And you're absolutely right, Rise, that the two entrances in the natural expansion make this a really good map to do what Fantasy's doing right now, because he's also lost, he's also forced Jaedong to, attack that vulture. He's killed off a drone or two, and now he's got vultures inside of Jaedong's base. This is going to be disastrous for Jaedong. This could be over 3-1 right now. What an upset that would be. But look at this. I mean, right now, Jaedong doesn't have control over anything. He's lost too many drones here, especially off of going 2-hatch. He's going to get, looks like a couple, oh man, he can't even get Mutilas out because he's Psylocked. So right now, he's in huge trouble. He still hasn't taken out this Vulture. Vulture continuing to attack the drones, and he's got to have lost at least 5 or 6 drones or more in this exchange. And, Fantasy knows he's going air right now. I think he's probably going to get Cloak. Yeah, he's going to get Cloak right now, and I just don't know how much damage Jaedong's going to do right now at this point.
Well, the one thing he's got going for him is he's in the base before Cloak has been researched, so he is able to attack those Wraiths a little bit. There are 4 Wraiths. It looks like he's going to get one of them. One of them goes down. He's trying to chase down the others. But again, like you said, Cloak is going to be done pretty quick. And look at this. Fantasy is just going the other direction. No, he's not. He's going back to his base to try to save what he's got. Scourge are out now. One of them gets taken out before it can do any damage. And Jaedong looks like he's actually backing off a little.
Found the factory.
He has found the factory, and that's good, because if he loses any more drones to a simple vulture harass, he will lose the game. That's not acceptable at this level. You cannot just be losing drones like that. And wow, look how low Jaedong is on drones. I mean, I didn't realize he lost that many. Did he lose more to another harassing vulture or something? I mean, he is in very, very deep trouble right now. He's in deep shit. I mean, there's another vulture coming, and yeah, he takes out that vulture finally.
Oh, look at that!
Must have been one of the
vulture gets out of the factory.
Vulture pops out, and this must be how he's losing all of his drones. And oh man, that vulture's got like 2 hits on it, but it's still taking out drones.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Lucky heal.
Craziness.
Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. He has something like 7 drones mining minerals right now. Now 6.
He's not using them. Use them.
Use what? The drones? Oh, and now he's got one that's idle. That's pretty clever. 2 that are idle.
That's
oh my
horrible.
gosh. That you can't do that when you have only 8 drones mining in the first place. That is just ouch. I mean, obviously he's got other things to concentrate on, but seriously, he has built up a sizable amount of Mutalisks though, and the only thing that I would say he has going for him right now is that Fantasy is still at 1 base. Fantasy is not. Usually he uses this mech and all this crap to get an expansion.
Oh! He lost 2 Wraiths though! Whoa! And looks like, sorry, Moldrap, I'm almost slightly ahead. It looks like we got 3 Wraiths left for Fantasy. And maybe a dozen Mutalisks for Jaedong. So Jaedong right now, you're absolutely right, Moltrap, by the way, that Jaedong right now does have 2 bases, and Fantasy only still at 1. And right now he's going to have to deal with speed upgraded Overlords and a bunch of Scourge there too. So he can pick off these Overlords eventually. I think that's what he's going to go for, and then use the Cloak to kill off these Mutas. But right now he's losing his turrets. Oh, he's going for it. He gets the Overlord. So nice work there by Fantasy, and now he's going to chase Jaedong back. But Jaedong's got another Overlord coming. Jaedong's got another Overlord. I don't think Fantasy knows about this. Oh, Fantasy's going to start knowing when he starts losing rates again. He loses another one. So continuing this epic confrontation. And remember the last time we saw this? It was Luxury versus Lita, I think, or was it Yarnak versus Lita in the Race Wars, the Tribe Wars. Yeah, same person. But yeah, and Lita won that. But I think Fantasy is probably not going to win this one because he doesn't have any Medic Marine or anything else. No transition so far from what I've seen.
Yeah, and I mean, gotta be noticed that those cloaked Wraiths, they run out of energy eventually, and a couple of them already have. There was look at that right there. I think there's already a decloaked Wraith, and so this is going to be more and more difficult for Fantasy to keep up as he continues to just lose energy. If he can't take Jaedong out with his current Wraith Force, those Wraiths, you can see he's still got to keep splitting them off because they keep running out of cloaking. And while he's able to pick off a drone here and there, it seems, look at this, he's going to lose another Wraith, and he's got to split them off even more. So now Fantasy, actually, if he doesn't get up some other forces, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. And I got to say, I like the Spore Colony. It's like, it's pretty easy to put one up. They're very tough, and they take out Wraiths like nothing, like paper airplanes. So really, to save his drones is very important. And now, if Jaedong can get off another epic Muta harass, he can totally take this game.
Yeah, I think Jaedong does look like he's coming back here. He's basically dispatched these raids, which is, like Color mentioned, it's all he has going for him is these raids right now. He doesn't have anything else. He still don't see him transitioning into anything. He's got, now he's making like a Marine, and he's making another barracks, it looks like. But it's not going to be enough. And Jaedong, I gotta say, he's had some brilliant play, just maneuvering the Scourges and the Overlords and the Mutalisks around in the perfect combination.
Oh man, just popping the Wraith.
He's like one-shotting him.
Sorry, you guys are ahead of me, so that's why I'm missing it. But yeah, he's got enough Mutalisks in the air now and he's got those Hydras back at home, and the Spore Colony, so he can't even do any harassment. And now he's got the spare economy and the spare forces. He can send Hydras to the front as well. So he's gonna have Hydra, Muta, Scourge, Overlord attack here, and he's killed almost all the Wraiths and all of the Marines. So I think it's gonna be GG here in just a second.
Wow, this is absolutely great here from Jaedong. I thought he was out of this game, actually, after losing all those drones. I thought it was going to be over, but Jaedong has taken this game, it looks like. Fantasy finally decided to switch, but it was a little bit too late. He might have been able to get away with a switch after... Yeah, well, after initially getting cloak rates, he might have gotten away with a straight switch to Medic Marine, but now, of course, it's over. He's pulling out SVs. GG! Coming from Fantasy. So 2-2. We are going to see Game 5. And Jaedong's mom going nuts. She has a reason to. Her son is one game away from beating the other mother's son for getting the BaToo OSL final.
She just put away her flask, by the way. I saw her slip it back into her bra. She was just taking a nip of that. And
not nice.
Winning a game for his drunken mother.
Wow.
This is so beautiful.
You ever see a baseball game, and I know some people that don't watch baseball aren't going to understand this, but in baseball game you'll see sometimes after the pitcher gets a couple hits off him, the manager will go out to the mound and talk to him, and the catcher will come out and everything. That's what Uv is doing right now. He comes in, he's kind of straight-faced, he comes into Fantasy's booth right after that and says, we need a word, and drags him off to give him a little talk about stop messing up your 3-0 that you had.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, unlike baseball, though, there's no pinch hitters. There's no backup pitchers
there's no
for you
bullpen.
to use. You can't get Uv to be all right, I'll play in. It's the 7th inning, sub me in. Unfortunately, no closers. That'd be awesome if there were.
Jaedong is the closer for his team, though, anyway, so it wouldn't matter even if there were backup pitchers.
He's the only pro player.
I'd agree with that. Kai is far from a really, really good pro, so I'd
he's
say,
not.
Pretty much.
It's kind of interesting, something that a guy called Tag made me think about in the IRC channel. The last OSL, Stork won the first 2 games, and he looked like he was rolling over Fantasy. And then Fantasy came back and won games 3 and 4, and then Stork said, all right, I'm not going to let you do that to me, and finished him off. So here we have the same situation in reverse, where Fantasy rolled over Jaedong the first 2 games, and now Jaedong has come back and just barely scratched his way back into the game, back into the matchup in Game 5. And here's that pep talk on the mound with Uvi as the manager and the guy in the suit is the catcher, talking about what he needs to do next.
Stop sucking. That's all they're saying. Over and over. All right, I want to do a little experiment here. Everybody, we got a lot of people in IRC today, so everyone who's listening in IRC, anyone who wants a shout out, type Rise is